Two different AI models were asked to help with the exact same attack. One refused, the other didn't hesitate. That gap between what different AIs will and won't do runs through basically every story today, including a malware campaign so well-written it fooled human reviewers. 5 stories, no fluff. Here's an uncomfortable detail buried in a new security report. When a hacker asked different AI models to help attack real computer systems, Claude and OpenAI's models refused. DeepSeek didn't. Researchers say a hacker based in China wired DeepSeek into an open-source hacking framework, then ran the whole operation through Telegram messages, having the AI scan for vulnerable systems and pull working exploit code on its own. It hit more than 460 internet-connected targets, with confirmed break-ins at 3 organizations running Citrix software and 11 running a data analysis tool called Marimo. Different AI models, it turns out, draw very different lines about what they'll help with. Moving on, a former government uranium enrichment site in Kentucky is about to become one of the largest AI data center campuses in the country. Investment firms Brookfield-NextEra are building it, roughly $100 billion, more than a gigawatt of computing power at launch, scaling up further by 2032. To actually power something that size, NextEra is building 2 gigawatts of new natural gas plants plus massive battery storage right alongside it. It's expected to create 8,000 construction jobs and 600 permanent ones once it's running in 2028. This is what people mean when they say AI's biggest constraint isn't chips anymore, it's electricity. Story number 3. LG just released one of the largest open AI models anyone's put out this year and made it free for anyone to download and run. It's called K-EXAONE 2, and technically it's a mixture of experts model, meaning it's built from many smaller specialized models that only activate the ones it needs for a given task, keeping it fast despite its massive size. It can read roughly 260,000 words of context in a single conversation, and its benchmark scores jumped sharply over LG's last version, especially on long documents and real coding tasks. Open, free, and genuinely competitive, from a company most people don't associate with AI models at all. Fourth up, here's a theory worth taking seriously. The computing power behind AI might be about to get 10 to 15 times more expensive. The argument, from writer Dwarkesh Patel, is simple. Demand for AI computing is growing faster than the supply of chips that can run it, and the gap is widening. Prices for renting that computing power are already up more than 40% since February. Google is reportedly paying nearly $1 billion a month for access to over 100,000 chips from SpaceX, roughly double the going rate. If that trend holds, renting a single high-end chip could eventually cost as much as hiring a human engineer. Supply and demand doesn't care how impressive the technology is. And finally, Amazon's security team just connected some dots that should worry anyone who writes software. Over the past year and a half, several popular free code packages, the building blocks millions of applications quietly depend on, were secretly compromised. Amazon traced all of them back to one North Korean hacking group. What stands out is how they pulled it off, using AI to write thousands of lines of clean, professional-looking code, complete with realistic commit histories and fake developer identities that made it nearly impossible to spot with normal detection tools. And they're not slowing down, they're deliberately targeting bigger, more widely used packages for maximum damage. The scary part isn't the hack, it's how convincingly ordinary it looked. That's 5 real stories about where AI is actually being pushed to its edges right now, for better and for worse. If any of that was useful, subscribe. I do this every day. Be careful what you trust online, look out for the people around you, and I'll see you in the next one.